Hey everyone, welcome to this deep dive. We're going to be exploring AI for good,
Oh, yeah, for good.
and we've got some really cool stuff to talk about
Oh,
today.
no, right?
So we're going to be looking at Google, DeepMind, IBM, and Meta,
Okay.
and they're all doing some really interesting things with AI,
Yeah, it's really sad.
and we're going to kind of like dive deep into what they're doing.
Let's get into it.
So let's start with Google DeepMind,
Okay.
and they have this new thing called Gemini.
Gemini. Yeah, it's super cool.
And, people always ask me,
Yeah.
what is it? Is it just another large language model?
Yeah.
And the answer is no.
It's so much more than that.
It's way beyond that.
It really is.
So maybe you could tell us a little bit more about it.
Yeah, so Gemini is really interesting because it's multimodal,
Multimodal.
which means that it can learn like we do.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't just
Oh.
process text. It can process images and videos and audio all at the same time.
Wow.
So it's really getting a much richer and more nuanced understanding of the world.
So it's not just understanding the words, like you
Yeah.
said.
Right, exactly.
It's understanding the images, the sounds,
Yeah.
maybe even like the emotions behind the communication.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what's so exciting about it. It has the potential to really break down barriers and foster this global understanding.
Okay.
Imagine an AI that can help us understand not just the language that someone is speaking, but also the cultural context of what they're saying. It could help us bridge cultural divides.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and create a more inclusive world.
Wow.
So it's really exciting stuff.
So from understanding like a human, let's move to a company that's maybe looking to solve problems beyond our current capacity.
Right.
And that's IBM.
Okay.
And they're working with quantum AI.
Quantum AI. Yeah. It's like something out of science fiction.
It really is.
But it's real, and it's happening now. And it's got this huge potential to really change things, like in healthcare and climate science.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's mind-boggling, really.
Absolutely.
So maybe you could tell us, like, what's so special about quantum computing?
Well, the thing about quantum computing is that it gives us this processing power, unlike anything we've seen before.
Okay.
It lets us tackle problems that we just couldn't even dream of solving before.
Wow.
And IBM is using it to, really make a difference in healthcare.
Okay.
They're accelerating drug discovery, developing personalized treatments.
Amazing.
Yeah. And they're creating these incredibly detailed models of climate change,
Okay.
which can help us make better decisions to protect the planet.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It is.
So with quantum AI, like, we could maybe develop cures for diseases
Yeah.
or come up with solutions for climate change.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, who knows what we can achieve with this technology,
It's wild.
It's a real testament to human ingenuity and our desire to use technology to make things better for humanity and for our planet.
Yeah, using technology for good.
Exactly.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
All right, so we've gone from understanding like a human with Gemini
Yeah.
to solving the unsolvable with IBM's quantum AI.
Right.
And now I want to jump into something totally different.
Okay, let's do it.
Meta's vision for the metaverse.
The metaverse. Okay.
It sounds like something straight out of science fiction,
Yeah, it kind of is.
but they're using AI to create these immersive virtual worlds
Right.
where we can connect with people,
Yeah.
experience new things, and really unleash our creativity.
It's pretty amazing. It's all about making these virtual experiences feel as real and natural as possible. They're using AI to create lifelike avatars
Okay.
that accurately reflect our expressions and emotions.
Really?
And they're building dynamic environments that respond to our actions.
Wow.
And they're even working on real-time language translation, so we can talk to anyone from anywhere in the world.
It's like stepping into a whole new reality
It really is.
where the physical and digital worlds just like blend together.
They do, yeah. Imagine going to a virtual conference
Yeah.
and being able to connect with people from all over the world,
Yeah.
share ideas, collaborate.
No problem.
It's really exciting.
It really is. So the metaverse has the potential to change how we learn,
Yeah,
how we work, how we connect.
it really does.
It could bring people together,
That disillusion.
give people opportunities they wouldn't have otherwise.
Exactly, yeah. It could foster this sense of global community,
I love that.
It's pretty amazing.
Global community. That's a
Yeah.
good thing.
Yeah, definitely. So, it's early days, but the potential is huge.
Yeah, it's super exciting.
It is.
It sounds so positive
Yes.
and inspiring,
It is.
but I'm sure there are challenges too, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, creating these immersive experiences
Yeah.
takes massive computing power and sophisticated AI algorithms, you know? So Meta is investing heavily in research and development to overcome those technical challenges.
Yeah.
But it's not just about the technology itself.
Okay.
It's also about making sure that the metaverse is developed responsibly, ethically.
That's a good point.
Yeah, it's super important.
As we create these powerful technologies, we need to make sure that they're used for good.
Absolutely.
And that they benefit everyone.
Exactly. We need to think about the potential impact on society, you know? We need to ensure that it's inclusive and accessible for all.
Right.
And we need to create a metaverse that reflects our values of kindness, empathy, and respect.
Yeah.
It's a collaborative journey, really. We all need to work together to shape a future where technology empowers us. And makes the world a better place.
That's a good goal.
It is. It is a good goal.
Make the world a better place.
Absolutely.
Like it.
Me too. Yeah, it's a really amazing time to be working in AI.
It is. It's fascinating.
We're seeing this shift from AI as like a tool to AI as like a partner, you know?
Like a partner.
And that just opens up so many possibilities.
A partner in good, hopefully.
Yeah, for positive change in the world.
That's what we're talking about today.
Exactly, for good.
AI for good. So speaking of partners, let's go back to Google's Gemini for a sec.
Okay, Gemini.
We talked about its multimodal capabilities.
Right.
But what are some, like, real-world examples
Oh, yeah, good question.
of how that could be used to actually benefit society?
Well, think about, like, content creation, you know? Like, imagine a writer, like, working with Gemini to write a story.
Oh, wow.
So the writer comes up in the plot.
Okay.
And Gemini helps to, like, flesh it out.
Okay.
Generating scenes, dialogue, descriptions, all that.
Wow.
All while adapting to the writer's style and tone.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's like having an AI co-creator.
Yeah, like bouncing ideas off each other.
Yeah, exactly. And bringing those ideas to life, you know?
Yeah.
In a much richer and more vibrant way.
So it's not just writing.
No, not at
It
all.
could be used for other things, too.
Yeah, like think about scientific research.
Okay.
Gemini could help scientists analyze data from experiments.
Okay.
Especially experiments that use, like, images, videos, and text.
Right, because it can understand all of that.
Exactly. It can connect the dots, you know, and spot patterns that humans might miss.
That could lead to some major breakthroughs.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
In all sorts of fields.
Yeah, from medicine to environmental science.
It's really exciting to think about.
It is. The potential is huge.
Yeah, so connecting those dots.
Yeah.
Especially in healthcare.
Especially in healthcare.
You mentioned that.
Yeah.
So, like, how could that work?
Okay, well, imagine a doctor using Gemini to, like, analyze a patient's entire medical history.
It'd be their whole history.
Yeah, like their records, scans, even videos of how they move.
Okay.
And Gemini could help the doctor make a more accurate diagnosis and come up with a treatment plan that's tailored to that specific patient.
Wow, so personalized medicine.
Exactly, yeah.
Taken to a whole new level.
It's really amazing what AI can do.
It is. It's like AI is giving us this superpower.
I like that, superpower.
The ability to see and understand the world in a way that we never could before.
Yeah, and as these AI models get better,
yeah,
those superpowers are just going to get stronger and more beneficial.
More powerful.
More powerful, exactly.
It's a bit scary, but also exciting.
It's both, yeah. It's important to use them wisely.
Absolutely. Okay, so we've got Google working on AI that can understand like a human.
Right.
And now let's shift gears to IBM and their work with quantum AI.
Okay, quantum AI.
We talked about its potential.
Yeah.
But can you break down how it actually works?
Sure.
Because I gotta be honest, I'm a little fuzzy on the whole quantum computing thing.
Yeah, it's a bit mind-bending.
It is. It's a little confusing.
Okay, so imagine a regular computer bit, right?
Okay.
It can be either a 0 or 1.
Okay, got it.
Now, imagine a qubit, which is like the basic unit of information in a quantum computer.
Okay, a qubit.
A qubit can be a 0, a 1, or both at the same time.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, it's this crazy concept called superposition.
Superposition.
And it lets quantum computers do calculations way faster than regular computers.
So it's like a qubit can be in two places at once.
Yeah, kind of like that.
How does that help solve real-world problems?
Okay, so think of it like trying to find a grain of sand on a beach.
Okay, a tiny grain of sand.
A regular computer would have to look at each grain one by one.
Yeah, that would take forever.
Right. But a quantum computer could analyze the whole beach at once.
Whoa, that's a great analogy.
So by combining quantum computing with AI, we can tackle these super complex problems.
Problems we thought were impossible.
Exactly.
Well, that's amazing.
And IBM is really leading the way in developing these quantum computers, making them more stable and user-friendly.
That's great.
It's still early days,
Yeah.
but the potential is enormous.
It really is. It's just mind-blowing to think about what the future holds for this technology.
I know, it's exciting.
So we've got Google working on AI that can understand like a human, IBM working on AI that can solve problems beyond human capacity.
Right.
And then we have Meta.
Yes, Meta.
Who are focused on building a whole new reality with the metaverse.
The whole new reality.
It's like we're living in a science fiction novel.
I know, it's pretty wild.
But it's all happening right now.
It is, it's happening.
And the best part is all of this innovation is driven by this desire to make a positive impact.
It is, it's really inspiring.
To make the world a better place.
Absolutely, that's the goal.
So speaking of Meta and the metaverse, let's dive a little deeper into their vision.
Okay, let's do it.
What are some of the key features they're focusing on?
Well, one of the big things is creating avatars.
Okay, avatars.
That are super realistic and expressive.
Oh, wow.
So they're using AI to capture, like, all the little nuances, facial expressions, body language, all that.
So it's not just a generic cartoon character?
No, not at all.
It's like a digital representation of you?
Yeah, exactly.
That can really convey your emotions and your personality?
That's the idea, yeah.
That's incredible.
And they're also using AI to make the metaverse itself more immersive.
Okay.
More interactive, you know?
Like
imagine exploring a virtual forest.
Okay.
Where the leaves actually rustle as you walk by.
Wow, that'd be so cool.
Or attending a virtual concert where the sound changes depending on where you're standing.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's all about blurring the lines between the physical and digital worlds.
Yeah, like creating an experience that's both familiar
yeah.
and completely new.
Exactly, and that's really the goal.
Okay.
To create a virtual world that feels as natural and engaging as the real world.
Okay.
A place where we can connect with each other in meaningful ways.
It sounds like the possibilities are endless.
They really are.
I can see the metaverse being used for everything.
Oh, yeah.
From education and entertainment to social gatherings and even therapy.
Absolutely.
But I'm also curious about the potential impact on society as a whole.
Yeah, that's an important question.
Like, how could this change the way we live and interact with each other?
Well, it's true that the metaverse has the potential to change how we live, how we work, how we connect.
It's a big deal.
It could create new opportunities for education, connect people across geographic boundaries, and foster this sense of global community.
Global community, I like that.
But it's important to remember that it's still early days, you know?
Right, it's all very new.
We need to approach this new technology responsibly and make sure that it's developed in a way that benefits everyone.
Benefits everyone, not just a select few.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, so we need to be thoughtful about this.
We do. We need to have open and honest conversations about the potential benefits and challenges and work together to create a metaverse that reflects our values and our aspirations for a better future.
That's a great point. It's a collaborative effort.
It is, absolutely.
Yeah, it's really cool to think about how the metaverse could connect people from all over the world.
Yeah.
And create these new opportunities for collaboration and understanding.
Absolutely.
Break down those barriers.
But as with any new technology, there are always challenges.
Always challenges.
Things we need to consider.
Right.
So what are some of the hurdles?
Okay, good question.
We need to overcome to make sure that the metaverse is actually a force for good?
Well, one of the biggest challenges is accessibility.
Accessibility, okay.
We need to make sure that the metaverse is inclusive.
Right.
And accessible to everyone.
Everyone.
Regardless of their background, abilities, or socioeconomic status.
So it's not just about having the technology.
Right.
It's about making sure that everyone has the opportunity to participate.
Exactly. Everyone should be able to benefit from it.
And benefit from it.
Yeah, that's the key.
Okay, so accessibility is a big one.
It is. What else?
Well, we also need to think about privacy and security.
Privacy and security, right?
As we spend more time in these virtual worlds, it's super important to protect our personal data.
Okay.
And make sure that our online interactions are safe.
Safe and secure.
Yeah, it's crucial.
Yeah, that makes sense. So creating a positive and inclusive metaverse requires a lot of thought.
It does.
And careful planning?
Absolutely. It's not something we can just rush into.
Right. We need to be thoughtful
We do.
and intentional about how we develop it.
Exactly.
It's a complex undertaking.
It is, yeah.
But I'm optimistic.
Me too.
I think we can do this.
Me too.
We're seeing a lot of collaboration.
Yeah, a lot of great minds working together.
Open dialogue among developers, researchers, policymakers.
Right.
And they're all focused on shaping the metaverse.
Yeah.
In a way that benefits humanity.
That's the goal, ultimately.
That's what it's all about.
It is.
So it's encouraging to see that so many people are committed to creating a metaverse that reflects our values and aspirations for a better world.
I agree. It's really inspiring.
Okay, so we've explored Google's Gemini, IBM's quantum AI, and Meta's vision for the metaverse.
It's been quite a journey.
It's been an incredible journey through the world of AI for good.
For good, yeah.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, what are some key takeaways you want our listeners to remember?
Well, I think the main thing is that we're at this really pivotal moment in history.
Pivotal moment, okay.
AI is advancing so rapidly.
Yeah.
And it has the potential to solve some of the world's biggest problems.
Okay.
And create a brighter future for everyone.
A brighter future. I like that.
But it's so important that we approach this new era with responsibility. Collaboration.
And a commitment to using this technology for good.
For good. That's the key.
It is.
It's like we're holding this incredibly powerful tool in our hands.
Right, powerful tool.
And it's up to us to use it wisely.
Wisely.
And ethically. Ethically, absolutely.
So we need to be mindful of the challenges.
Yeah.
Engage in thoughtful discussions.
Absolutely.
And work together to shape a future where AI empowers us. Connects us. And helps us create a more just and sustainable world.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into the world of AI for good.
It's been a pleasure.
We hope you found it informative and inspiring.
I hope so, too.
And remember, the future is not something that just happens to us.
Right.
It's something we create.
We create it.
So let's go out there and create a future where technology serves humanity and helps us build a world filled with love, compassion, and understanding.
Absolutely. A better world for all.
Thanks for listening, everyone.